Hello everyone and welcome back to Ash of God's Redemption, and let's just continue where we left off. Which means we are continuing to Friga with Thorn Brenin. And we only have one road to follow, so let's continue. You mistake a woodland path for the road you needed to take. Trying to find your way back, you run into a company of Enses. Seems like they're setting up a trap and didn't expect company woodside. The abominations have no horses, so you can choose to ride away, otherwise dismount and fight. Yeah, we're gonna attack the Enses. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start with you. Like that. Dodge is always good. Ouch. Well, I guess we might as well do Thorn then. That's what you get. Fortunately, he does not have a free action. It's gonna hurt. Ouch. Sadly, that one didn't die. Unfortunately, I don't think I can attack that one. Maybe go with her? Well, that one has already moved, but... Let me do that. I'm hoping that by moving her up, they will kind of go for her as well. Well, that one was kind of obvious that it was going to go for him. But maybe those will go for her? At least I hope so. Can we attack you guys? Not much, but hopefully it helps. Ah, good. Let's do that. Again, it's not much, but at least it's something. And you can heal. I hope. No, is he too far away? I think he is. Darn it. Doesn't really help, but... Alright. Can I do that to you? No. Okay, well... I guess you are completely useless right now. Honestly, let's do the archers. Ouch. I'm hoping that by reducing their health, I can maybe make it so that he can kill them with his retaliation. Alright. Oh. At least we won. And he did not get a wound, so that's good. Alright, well. I guess we're going to the Shaman's Tower. Already broken and unkempt, but still a decent road. In the marshy wood, you come across a hut made of branches and rubble. As you peek inside, a hulking young man leaps nimbly from inside. With an idiotic smile, he holds out a tray full of mostly rubbish. He mumbles incoherently, "The fool! Oh, I really need to go here with Hopper." Yes, he mumbles incoherently, but you can make out his name, Erwin. Erwin looks tidy, probably not long since he lost his mind and went to live in the marsh. The poor man fancies himself a traveling merchant. You can't take care of every indigent you encounter, but you take a closer look at the tray and spot several really valuable items. Let's go for it, buy something. Okay. Huh, interesting. Sure. Not sure how that works, but sure. Sounds interesting. Sadly I'm going to have to do that. I would like to do that, but since I want Hopper to meet him, I'm gonna leave him? Yeah, leave the feeble-minded man alone and move on. Although maybe I should have left those things for Hopper, but I don't know. The worn path gradually thins out and dips into the swamp. The horses get stuck in the mud and moving on becomes increasingly difficult. Finally, you run into a solid wall of prickly, ragged underbrush. Sop, the first rider, dismounts and starts hacking through the prickly branches, complaining about bloodsuckers all the while. "This is too hard," he says, giving up. "Can we just burn it and get rid of the mosquitoes at the same time?" I don't know. It feels like that would be a bit risky. I mean, I don't want to start a forest fire. That would take an extra day, I'm guessing. But it's probably the safest option. Yeah, look for a detour through the least swampy area. Getting stuck in knee-deep mud, chest-deep in some places, is unpleasant, to put it mildly. The ever-present mosquitoes don't help. Your company are exhausted and vexed, but at least you don't have to waste time and energy cutting impassable brambles. Oh, that's not good. Well, we're going to Friga, so... and we want to hurry. So let's go down this way. You approach the highway. It's teeming with soldiers and fugitives. You hear cattle lowing and heavy wheels creaking. People are leaving Friga. A sergeant hails you. "Hey, where are you headed? Haven't you heard? We're abandoning Friga. Name's Seaglyph, and I made sure everything goes smoothly on this road, so let me have a look at your papers just in case." You show him the papers drawn up by Rask. "What's happening over there? We're coming from Marsh Watch, so we're behind on fresh news." Seaglyph returns your papers and spits. "The intendant shouldn't have sent you west. There's nothing for you there now. Gells and Vandals have turned mad. They are just swarming onward, completely out of their minds. Prince Hederlig is fending them off for now, but he is only stalling for time." You ask, "And what about Prince Trig of Jirana?" The sergeant looks at you surprised. "Are you all living under a rock in that stockade of yours? The Jiranan king is dead, so his son is now making his way to Hyborg to defend it." "Right, that's why I remembered hearing Hyborg. He will also be crowned there. The sergeant has nothing else to say, so you venture onward knowing that time is short. Yeah, definitely glad I chose this road. Oh wow. Yeah, doesn't look great. That's for sure. You approach the white bastions of Friga to find the mountain gate unguarded. At a distance, you hear men yelling and the clanking of weapons. It seems as if the enemy is trying to storm the main gate. Gleda turns toward you. I don't understand. There's a siege going on, but there's not a single guard at this gate. What are they thinking? You shake your head. While Friga holds the road, the only way in is through the main gate. Still, there should be someone stationed here. Perhaps it's all hands on deck. Whatever the reason, no one stops you as you lead your party through the gate. This is where your son fought, so it's the best place to look for him. Going to Prince Hederlig first makes the most sense. I guess. Fisk leads you through the fortress with confidence. Perhaps you should ask him if he's been here before. The prince would be commanding his men at the western gate. Well, let's talk to Fisk first. Taking in the sights, Fisk? Have you been to Friga before? By the gods, I already told you and Krieger about my soldiering years, back when we visited the Applesauce Tavern. Weren't you listening? Guess we drank so much that our ears withered. I remember claims of you being Friga's best swordsman and a hero. Tell me, if you've truly been here before, have you heard of the White Tower? Well, they're all kind of white in these parts. Oh wait! There's a watchtower a few days' travel from here, but it was destroyed a long time ago. Some say it's cursed. Do you know how to get there? Of course. Went there with my patrol. Mind you, I wasn't sober the whole way, but I can point it out on a map. Well, that's good. Alright, let's talk to the prince. The city is nearly abandoned. You see the occasional guard and hear the distant creaking of carts, but no one pays you any mind. You ride into the square opposite the town gate toward the din of battle. A horn pierces the air with urgency. Eyes wide, Gleda looks beyond the gate to the blood-stained mountain path that leads towards the forest. Dad, that horn signaled a retreat, right? Why is that squad not withdrawing? The enemy is pressing the attack. You face the gate. A Burkanan squad that pushed back an assault is now trapped. Another band of Gels joins the fray. You can spill blood, but it might end up being your own. Should you risk helping the Burkans, or just keep searching for the prince? Friga's defenders can make do on their own. Huh. Good question. Honestly, let's help them. You lead your companions into the fray. You hope that the enemy is not smart enough to cut off your retreat. A horn signals the defenders to fall back. It's clear there will be no reinforcements. Alright. Let's move you there. Ouch. Rude. Okay, so who are you gonna attack? Okay, good. Oh, got him low at least. And yeah, I know their attack increases when I kill someone, but hopefully it won't matter much. Well, you can't reach anyone, unfortunately, but maybe you can draw some attacks. At least that's what I'm hoping. Didn't work there, but oh well. Can you restore energy? Oh, not by much. But sure. Might help a little bit. Come on, go for Thorn. No! Wrong Brenin!
You bastard!
Let's get him low. Bite.
Stop it!
You're so rude! Bullying! I mean, there is one woman in our troop, and they all go for her, basically. Well, except for, like, one person. Hopefully they'll attack him. Nope. Of course not. Can I? I can't attack you. Well, that's annoying. And all of hers are just, you know, to the sides and front and back, so that's annoying. Well, I guess we'll attack you. Don't like this. If we do that, at least we get rid of that one. Ouch again. It's like everyone seems to know that she's special, although I don't technically know why she is. She's like destined for some kind of greatness, but I could not tell you what or why. Okay, can we get you, Vi, to kill him, maybe? Good. Who are you? Having thwarted the Gells, you are forced to retreat. The assailants are at your heels. As the gate closes behind you, another wave of attackers crashes against it. Like the last, this fresh attempt is unsuccessful. A hail of arrows drives them back, and in minutes the besiegers retreat from Friga's walls. One of the warriors you've saved wishes to talk to you. Ah, Haderlig. So that was like 2 flies in 1 swat. Thank you, Captain. I had not noticed the Gells outflanking us. What is your name, and what brought you here? You are not from Friga. I am Thorn Brenin of Albius in Odala, and a captain in retirement. I'm looking for Prince Haderlig. I don't look much like royalty without my crown and trinkets, eh? Sorry to say, you won't find another Haderlig here. If you seek the prince, look no further. Just spare me the formalities. Your Highness, pardon me, truly, I did not recognize you. Why are you fighting among the common soldiers? My people are exhausted, Thorn. We'll have to abandon Friga, but the refugees need time to reach Hyborg. Our fighting buys them that. Nothing inspires soldiers like their prince fighting alongside them. You could have been slain. Even princes are mortal. Had we faced a more clever foe, I'd not be standing here. I'm not one to cower and hide. You risk your life for common Birkins who may not even be your father's subjects. I'm starting to see why you're so popular in Isana. What happens to Berkana happens to Isana, and I myself decide which course to take. I pay no heed to contrary opinions. Have you any other questions? Why is the siege so poorly organized? I am no less surprised. I knew the Gells and Vandals were different to Frisians, but I did not expect to have to repel at random. It's as if someone is driving these bastards to die at the walls of a fortress they've no need of taking. You're right. It's not a proper siege, and Friga will not fall. Something else troubles you, though. Is it the Frisians? Do they approach? Of course, the Frisians wouldn't miss their share of the fun, but we'll leave Friga before they arrive. What's troubling is this chaotic siege. It's vexing. It appears as though Frisia has hired the tribes to do it, but I know that's impossible. The Gells aren't really themselves. Pillaging and kidnapping is their way, but to sacrifice their lives for a foreign city? I've heard rumors of steppe madness, but this is something else completely. Your guess is as good as mine. Do you know the whereabouts of my son, Macht Brenin? I was just about to ask if you're related. I'm afraid I don't have good news. Your lad disappeared when the siege began. Druket still searches for him, to no avail. Who is this Druket, and where can I find him? He is one of my men, and dare I say, the best. He's looked after Macht since the lad arrived in Friga. You should speak to Lon first. He's commander of the guard here. You'll probably find him in that house over there. I shall ask him to assist you. My thanks, Your Highness. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Wait, I hesitate to say this, but I owe you my life. I shan't forget it. If this pestilence doesn't destroy us, find me. I'm sure it'll be easy. Yes, Your Highness. Take your leave. I hope you find your son. He's a good lad, and now I know who he takes after. Farewell, Captain Brenin. Farewell, Prince Haderlig. Which is kind of funny, you know, that his name is Haderlig because Heder, so the start of his name, means honor in Swedish, so very fitting. Lon should help you find Druket. Having spoken to the prince, you visit Lon, Friga's commander of the guard. He points out a warrior beside a nearby house. That man with his back to us is Druket, freshly returned from a scouting expedition. You should see to your wound, sir. Good day to you, Drukit. My name is Thorn Brenin. I've been told that you're searching for my son, Macht. True. I do search for Macht, and I shan't rest till I find him. What's happened to him? He was ambushed. The place was crawling with thugs. It's as if someone gathered them up from all across Terminin, purposefully drove them mad, and then herded them to Friga. Macht's had a run of especially bad luck. Some unusual bandits have taken him prisoner. Cannibals, right? No need to mince words. I've seen much in my lifetime. Is there any hope that Macht still lives? I'd have abandoned my search otherwise. These beasts only leave their lair for food. They've not come out yet, so there's still hope that he's alive. Do you know where he is? If I knew where your son was, I'd not be standing in front of you without him. What can you tell me about the White Tower? Wait. It's a death trap, even for cannibals. Though, considering all this madness, I've yet to search there. How did you learn of the White Tower? Long story. Let's say I've heard a voice. This may surprise you, but I understand. Why are you looking for him? The prince appointed me to look after Macht as soon as he arrived. I was like a mentor to him. You have an able son, Thorn. Quick learner, but what a hothead. He acted rashly while in my charge. Please, forgive me. Nothing to forgive. I remember myself at his age. I too would sneak away looking for adventure. He will yet live and have his adventures, I know it. He was captured by these beasts under my stewardship. Even if you forgive me, I cannot forgive myself. Let's go and search for him. No time to lose. Every hour counts. Will the prince not object? Hitterlig strict. He spares no more soldiers for the search, and all of Macht's men are already dead, but the prince won't stand in our way. He's not heartless, and he was fond of Macht too. Then let's go.
Alright. Leave Friga. You may head toward the White Tower. But we will be doing that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!